What's up guys, my name is Ace, and we finally have a trailer for DLC 2, which is coming this time next week actually. And today I just wanted to share my initial impressions of this trailer. This isn't going to be a detailed trailer breakdown where I'm looking at everything frame by any means, just wanted to kind of share my initial impressions of what it looks like so far. So first up we have Dunkirk, and this is the little segment we have from Dunkirk here, and it appears this one is relatively open. It looks like it has some buildings around and a big open street area. I'm a little bit concerned this is going to play somewhat like Town, where it's going to be all about camping those second story windows. Of course, we can't see the full layout of these maps, so we really don't know exactly how they're going to play once we get them in our hands, but that's just kind of the initial impression I have of that so far. It looks beautiful, by the way. Next up we have V2, and V2 looks like it's a bit more cramped, a little bit more like an SMG style map, not a whole lot of long lines of sight from what we can tell here, and also it does look like it has a dynamic element as well. When you go underground, you take an underground route, at some point throughout the map that V2 will launch, and it looks like most likely anybody that's in that tunnel at that time will be killed, kind of like Launch, I believe it was called, from Black Ops 1. So I think that's pretty cool they're bringing that dynamic element into the map there, and overall I'm liking the apparent engagement distance on this map. It looks like it's definitely going to be SMG heavy, and I love my SMG, so I'm really looking forward to V2. And finally, for the regular multiplayer maps, we have Egypt, and we didn't really get too much of an indication of how Egypt will play, like the engagement distances and everything like that. It does appear to be a relatively complex map where you have multiple layers and you have tunnels that you can go through and everything, where you might have some areas that are shotgun heavy and then other areas towards the outside that are more rifle heavy. The biggest thing I like about Egypt so far, though, is just the fact that the setting and the scenery is unlike any of the other maps we have in the game so far, and I think that's great just for variety's sake. I'm really looking forward to it, mainly just for the aesthetics at this point. Finally, for multiplayer, we have Operation Husky. This is the new war experience, and with this one, it's pretty cool. It's at night. This takes place in Sicily. I don't know exactly what the objectives are going to be on each one of the stages, but one thing that's interesting here is this trip mine. I assume that's probably something for the defenders to basically build, so you build that trip mine and then get the kill on the guys. That's most likely going to be the case. And the really big thing I wanted to talk about with this, obviously, is the dogfighting. This was mentioned a little bit last week, actually. It was just kind of hinted at, but now we actually see a little bit of footage, although not gameplay footage. It's just basically some cinematics of the dogfighting. But on the final stage of Operation Husky, it looks like we can actually fly planes and have dogfights with other people. I'm hoping this is going to be like a full-fledged, off-the-rails sort of a dogfight system and not kind of an on-the-rails sort of just point-and-shoot thing. But that's something that we'll just have to wait and find out, and I'm really excited about this one. And finally, we have the zombies experience. Basically, I don't really have any opinion whatsoever on zombies. I think this is a new wonder weapon. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, there we have it for the zombies. I'll probably play it once just like I do with all the other zombies maps. And with that, we're going to wrap up today's really quick video just on my initial impressions of this trailer for DLC 2. I'd love to know in the comment section below, what are you guys thinking so far after seeing this trailer? Are you excited for DLC 2, or do you think you might pass on it? If you enjoyed the video, a like rating is always appreciated, and don't forget to subscribe for more if you haven't already. I'll talk to you guys next time.